growing up, we've been hearing bank, bank, bank. I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the bank. In our minds, we think all banks are the same. Not all banks are the same. We have category of financial institutions in Ghana. So I want to just again educate us on this call on the types of financial institutions that we have in Ghana. So the institutions are like a pyramid. It's a pyramid. So we have the big, then it goes down. So sitting on top of the financial institution, the top, the first financial institution that we have in Ghana by way of a top is what we call Bank of Ghana. So Bank of Ghana, as I said, is the government's bank. It belongs to the state, and they regulate the rate, interest rate, inflation. They put measures in place to ensure that things are moving smoothly in the economy. So they sit on the top. Now, Bank of Ghana has the authority by law to give license to institutions for them to operate within the banking space. So the license that they give to the institution, they give it according to levels. The first level of institution that they give the license to is what we have come to know as universal banks, or what we call commercial banks. Now, when you say commercial bank, we are not saying GCB. GCB used to be called the Ghana Commercial Bank, but that does not mean that they are the commercial bank. Commercial bank basically means that a bank that deals in a number of transactions. They do loans, they do deposits, they do transfers. They do that for the purpose of profit. So that's why we call them commercial banks or universal banks. Now, currently, we have 24 banks in Ghana at the moment, 24. So when you talk of that category of banks, we are talking of the EcoBank, Absa, Access Bank, Fidelity, UMB, UBA. These are the banks that we call them commercial or universal banks. So they sit on top of the financial ladder in Ghana, apart from Bank of Ghana. So Bank of Ghana is number one. Number two are these banks that I mentioned. And all of them have banks at the end of their name. So there are 24 in Ghana at the moment. Now below universal banks or commercial banks, the next level is what we call savings and loans. So we have savings and loans under universal banks. And again, the difference between all of these banks is the capital that the shareholder will need to provide before a license will be given to them. Currently, if you are a shareholder or shareholders, you need a minimum of 400 million Ghana cedis to get the license to operate as a universal or commercial bank. So that's why they are sit at the top. The second level, as I said, are the savings and loans. So savings and loan company sit at the second level. Savings and loans, they are second level. Under the savings and loans is what we call microfinance. So as we come down, the capital that shareholders will need to provide also comes down. So you have microfinance. Now savings and loans, they take deposit, they give out loans. They take deposit, they give out loans. But they cannot do foreign transfer. So if they want to do foreign transfer, they have to do the foreign transfer through a commercial or universal bank. The same way, microfinance also cannot do transfers. They cannot also buy treasury bills. They do all of such through a universal bank. So almost all universal savings and loans, microfinance also have an account with